Hello there, welcome. I am Allison, aka the Coffee Nay Creative. I love everything art, planners, journals, and all the things between. If you're new, I'm so glad you found me. I hope you like it and maybe even subscribe. And if you're back, welcome back. Today I'm doing a journal with me, but before we get into it, I want to show you the days. These are clips, a 1-minute mini vlog of my couple days that I am journaling about. And if you've ever been to Chicago, been shopping around Water Tower, you will recognize this iconic building. So I wanted to give you a little shot of it. And next to that is this really cute park where we spent some time. And now you're seeing the dog beach. On the north side of Chicago, there is a beach dedicated to dogs. That little white and brown pup is my pup, Miles. Here he is actually playing fetch. And here you see the river. So on this shot, I'm on the brown line, going into the loop, and you see the gorgeousness that is the river. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm trying to get into the habit of sort of taking little clips and snips of my day. So what do you think about that? And if you are new here, you probably figured out that I live in Chicago and I love it. I love Chicago. I feel like I talk about my city a lot, especially lately in my videos. So anyways, the 2 days that I'm going to be journaling about in this session are Friday the 4th of June and Saturday the 5th of June. And what you saw me just do is add a little page to the 5th in order to create more space, because the 5th was one of the best days I've had maybe ever. It was an amazing day, so it deserved some additional real estate. What you also just saw me do was cut up the pictures I printed. I printed these on clear matte label paper, which I love. They really print nice and vibrant with my printer, better than anything else I've found. So highly recommend, give it a try. So basically I cut out the different pictures, which I had organized on a collage app before I printed them so that they were various sizes. And now I'm just playing around with the placement of the pictures. So now you see me stick down pictures of some buildings, and I had already stuck down, I think, maybe the pictures up at the top of the 4th, which I'll talk about in a bit. And now you see me sticking down pictures from the 5th. So let me take a break from telling you what I'm doing, because you can watch it. I'm sticking stuff down, I'm doing my thing, and tell you about these days, okay? Because they were just amazing, and I just wish that you have days like this, because they are the days that make it all worth it, in my opinion. So anyways, on this Friday, I'll start with Friday. My actual day, my work day, was really stressful, actually. I was busy. Everyone in my house was just like kind of in a bad mood. We were just, I don't know. There was just something in the air. We were stressed. And in the afternoon, after work, we decided to head downtown. We wanted to just get out of the house, and so we did. We basically went downtown, and we don't normally do that, and it was actually really fun. So the picture you see up with, it's almost like a little square, that's a picture of me delivering Happy Mail, because when I was stressed, I decided to deliver some Happy Mail that I had been meaning to address. And then I took some pictures of some flowers, and then that weird kind of picture of the face of that like statue face was something I found while I was downtown. So on the 5th, that Saturday, which you see me working on right now, this was the most epic day ever. Why? Because it was one of those days where it just seemed like everything was going right. So if you want to think about Friday as a day where it was like half good, half bad, Saturday was a day where it was all good. So we woke up in the morning, got coffee, delicious coffee at this little local coffee shop, and then we headed down to the dog beach, which I actually haven't been to that dog beach in quite a long time. Definitely not on a day like Saturday, where the sun was out. Everyone was in a good mood. It was like the whole vibe of the city was just positive. It was like everyone was happy, probably because the weather was good and, things just seem to be opening up and people are seeing each other again with the vaccine and whatever. So anyway, there's all these dogs at this dog beach, which automatically makes me super happy because I love dogs. All the dogs were well behaved. The people were well behaved too. And it was just awesome. Then we grabbed lunch and I got some tacos, which were so good. And that was that paper bag that you saw me cutting up because it was a place called Big Wig Tacos. So good. Maybe the best tacos I've ever had. They were so good. And then I got a massage. What? What is this day? Like, this is not the life I generally lead. But I had already had this massage appointment. I had had it for a while. And it was awesome. So I got the massage. And then I went home. And then I journaled. Isn't that the best day ever? I literally had coffee, went to the dog park, hung out with dogs, ate tacos, got a massage, and journaled. Like, literally, I can't ask for anything else in my life. All right, anyway, back to the pages. So what you see me sticking down right now is that picture of a jar. It's kind of like very hard to see. But the reason why, and the 4 and the 5, those printables are all from Kayann Ausherman, who I love her printables, you guys. I love them. But anyways, that jar, the reason why I put that jar in the background of those buildings is because, as I said, the first half of Friday was rough. Everyone was kind of angry at each other in my house. And we had a little bit of a situation with my daughter. And after everything calmed down, I got mad at her about something that was kind of silly. I just kind of like lost it, right? And so later she comes back and she goes, Mom, why is it that when like you get mad at me after you should get mad at me? Like essentially she was saying like when you should be mad at me, you're not. But then after you'll get mad at me for something little. And so I use this analogy of this stress jar where I was like, if you think about it, Maddie, we are like jars. We have like, only so much we can take, right? And if the stress keeps adding up, then we can explode. So that's what's happened. So anyway, this, for whatever reason, this stress jar analogy like actually really worked with her. And she was asking questions about it and she talked about it later. And like, I could tell that I got through to her around this whole stress jar thing. And so it felt like a really good parenting moment. So that's why I put that down. What you also saw me do is take some liquid watercolor, which I don't use very frequently, but I do enjoy. It's Ken Oliver liquid watercolor that I have in my stash, and I just wanted to try it. So I basically, used a little bit to create those little like lines / dots. But then I felt like the pictures just looked so boxy. So I took this basically stamp that kind of represents like sewing. And I'm sorry if you can hear, there's fireworks in the background. So it is a Chicago summer night. So there are fireworks. Anyways, basically it looks like sewing. And so I'm basically trying to sort of outline the pictures to try to sort of soften up the squareness of the different pictures. I don't love that. I'm always curious. And do you have any suggestions like how to make pictures look like less boxy? Anyways, that's what I tried. It turned out okay. Now I'm taking these stickers, these letter stickers that are actually from the dollar store that I actually really like. They're like iridescent-y blue. And then they've got kind of this, you can see it, this font that's sort of like writing, like sloppy writing almost. And it worked out perfectly with the color of the watercolor. So I decided to write Love This Day. I also wrote with a Posca pen Best Day Ever because that's how it honestly felt. Then I stuck down this Saturday and I realized, okay, wait, I have this flap. What am I going to do? And so I decided to just do sort of like a little action where it still says Saturday, but half of Saturday is on one page and the half of Saturday is on the flap. So that was kind of a fun little workaround. And now I'm taking washi to, again, try to like make the picture-y feel of Friday look a little bit more interesting. I like to do that with washi, and it's basically what I tried to do with the stamps. Now you see some of my favorite washi, which it is the Chicago flag, if you're not familiar with it. But basically, this washi I got from a friend of mine, a local planner girl who does all kinds of fun stationery, and I really enjoy it. So now I'm basically just journaling. I'm kind of noting various things that I want to remember about the day. Oh, and that cheesy selfie of me with my hair pulled back where I have this like cheesy grin, that was after my massage and I was the happiest. So that I had to take a picture. Now I'm taking a little red marker and just sort of basically trying to draw those Chicago-y stars, the 6-point star, which means something. I need to look up what the flag means. Anyways, so then I just drew those stars to sort of bring in some red, try to make it more interesting, outline those stars. Then I just, add a little bit more red here and there. And that is basically the bulk of how the pages turned out. I do really like them. I like the day and the memory even more. And honestly, I wish you this kind of day soon because it was just one of those glorious days. Friday was kind of half and half, but hey, I'll take it. And yeah, the weather really helped. As I said, the weather was amazing. So yeah, do you like these pages? I love your feedback. And again, have a great one. Bye.